Yo, yo, yo. That is so funny. But that's actually how I say hi to my friends. So, yo, yo, yo. Um, Hi guys. It's been a while since I've been here. There's a lot that has changed. I am no longer on res anymore, which is like the biggest thing I would say. This is my new apartment. Um, but I'm not here to talk about like life updates. We'll do that later. But at the moment, well, I guess kind of a life update is I'm turning 22 really soon, like in a few weeks. And that feels still surreal to me because I still think I am 19 at the most. I don't, 20? I don't know. Um, but so yes, I'm turning 22. And it got me thinking about a lot of things and specifically my time on earth so far and what I have learned. And so I kind of wanted to do like a quick little 22 things I have learned so far as a 22-year-old type shit video. Um and I really do not want this to be a perfect video, so you're not going to see a lot of editing. You're not going to see like, you know, I don't know, like the sentences I say may not make perfect sense. And that's okay because that's what life is. And that is how I am in real life. And I want this to be as real as possible. And I just want this to feel like a friend telling you what I have learned so far. Let's get to it, I guess. Um, okay, so if I'm looking to that side, it's because I have my laptop there because I needed to collate my thoughts. There is no way I would be able to just wing it. To have a village, you have to be a villager. Dude, when I say this is probably like one of the biggest things that I have learned, especially this last 1 year. What do I mean when I say that? Basically, everyone wants a little friend group. Everyone wants like their tribe, their community, their people essentially. But you can't have your people, your tribe, your group if you're not willing to be a part of that tribe and show up, you know? Like, it's not, I mean, it's very easy to imagine your life as if you're on a sitcom and you're the main character and everyone's like, side characters. And yes, that is true for most of the time. You are the main character in your life. You go diva. But you also sometimes have to be a side character in other people's lives. You have to show up for other people, and only then you're going to have other people show up for you. So sometimes it's okay to inconvenience yourself, um because your friend needs help making a cake, or they need a recipe, or they just need someone to accompany them to go grocery shopping. Like, it's okay. And you can't expect someone else to do that for you if you won't do that for them. Number 2, if someone talks shit about you, sorry, if someone talks shit with you about others, they are most likely doing that about you too. So, if someone's constantly coming up to you and they're able to find something to hate on, something to dog on, about every single person they meet, every single mutual friend you have. Like, there's not one friend that they've ever said anything nice about. And, or they talk shit about people, but they do it every single time you hang out. Every single time you hang out, there is some gossip, something that they have to mention about some person that they don't like. It's a red flag. They are probably spilling your tea to other people, talking about you with other people, and run, run. Number 3, when your world feels like it's falling apart, you're actually just shedding your old life and you're making way for new things to come to you. Now, every single time in my life when I have felt like nothing is going to plan, you know, like my job is not great, or, just finances are not looking good, friendships are falling apart, relationships are falling apart, just everything is like burning down, I don't feel great. Almost always. Sure, there's a period of time, maybe like a month, at the most 2 3 months, but everything feels like it's just not falling into place, and then 3 months later everything just clicks. And turns out I was making way for something incredibly amazing, something that was meant for me, something that makes me happy, a dream, a goal that is being accomplished. You always have to declutter to be able to make space for the new. That's how I look at it. Number 4, you can you can outgrow people, relationships and places, and that is okay. Someone who was your best friend like 2 years ago, maybe you guys kind of fell apart and you don't feel like telling them everything anymore. There's just a vibe, there's just a disconnect. And that's okay. People change, your values change, and you grow. And that's actually a good sign if you outgrow people and places. That means you're not stuck in the same mindset, the same situation, the same patterns, and the same cycles. And also, it doesn't make you a bad person. You're evolving, and not everyone is meant to come with you. Not everything is meant to come with you, and that is okay. The most important number 5, the most important relationship you'll ever have is with yourself. I want to repeat this one because of how important this is. The most important relationship you will ever have is with yourself. Remember that. Cherish yourself, cherish your company. If you can't sit alone with your thoughts and with yourself, practice that. Figure out why. Everything else in the world, it's just noise. You need to know yourself, love yourself, and value yourself before anyone else ever does. Because if you don't, no one will. If you don't know your own worth, no one else is going to. No one else is going to. Also, you spend every single second of your life with yourself. So, so make that relationship healthy, genuine, and patient, kind and loving. Um, Number 6, genuine human connection is rare. So, cherish it. You will eventually, even if you don't feel like you have any right now, but eventually you will find some people that are just amazing, that you just click with, that you gel with so easy, that, everything just flows easily. It's effortless. Um, Cherish that connection, cherish that friendship, and keep them close. It might, although I said it may feel effortless, there's still like you need to put in the effort. Okay. Things feel effortless, that doesn't mean you don't have to put an effort into it, but keep them close. It's hard to find that. Number 7, sometimes you just have to do what you want. Because a lot of the times, not everyone is going to want to go and try that cafe, go to that pizza place, go to that concert, see that movie. Sometimes you just have interests that are your own, and that is okay, and that is amazing. That goes back to having a good relationship with yourself. You should be able to go and do things you want to do by yourself, even if no one wants to come. Even if no one wants to go watch that movie, go to that concert, go alone. Also, no one else cares. If you're scared of other people looking at you and being like, oh, she's here alone, no one cares. Everyone's busy watching that movie, being at that concert, vibing with themselves or their friends. They don't give a shit about you. You should also not give a shit about them. Do what you want. You can't be waiting around for people. Number 8, always, always, always tell people how much they mean to you. If you love someone, if you care about someone, if you like someone, go and tell them. Because life is short. You never know what might happen. You just don't want to die with regrets, at the end of the day. You don't want to regret not telling someone how much they meant to you. Maybe they really need it that day, maybe they're looking for a purpose that day. Just tell them. And it's not that hard, and it doesn't take that long. It's even a small text, hey, I'm thinking about you, or hey, I miss you, is enough for someone to feel special and to feel loved. Number 9, notice the people who clap when you win. Very important. You share your success with your friends, your family, whatever. Take notice of the ones who genuinely clap, you know, genuinely, who are really happy about your success, who get inspired by you, even who admire you for everything you've done, who actually celebrate your achievements. Because trust me, some people will show that they do, but deep down they're so envious and they do not want you to succeed. But other people, they want you to succeed no matter what. Keep them close. Those are the genuine human connections that I was talking about earlier. Um, Number 10, better an oops than a what if. Again, you don't want to die with regrets, man. Like, okay, you went and you posted online something you've been thinking of doing, and you've posted a video online. Doesn't get a lot of views. Oops, so what? But you're not sitting with the regret of what if I had. Same goes for like applying for a job, going, like booking a plane ticket, going to a concert or whatever. Better an oops, better a, oh no, sorry, can't do this. Better to ask and fail than not to ask, than not to do, because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It's better saying sorry, it's better saying, oh no, than always wondering what could have happened. You can live in your delusions all you want, but you will never know for sure. Number 11, advice is great, but always come back to yourself. You will have a support circle. You have a support circle. And you might wanna, like, something goes wrong in your life, something goes right in your life. You just need advice. You'll go to your friends, you'll go to your family. But at the end of the day, that's all like well and good, You get all these different perspectives. Everyone's giving you like a fresh new perspective, a new set of eyes on your problem or your situation. But at the end of the day, you are the one who has to make that decision. You are the one who has to live with the consequences of that decision. So listen to yourself. You've heard all these perspectives. Come back, sit down, take 15 minutes, sit with your thoughts. See how you feel. Write it down, speak it out, do whatever you need to do, but figure out what you actually want and do that. Because again, you're going to live with yourself for every second of your life. You want that to be happy and bearable. Number 13. No, sorry, number 12. Actions speak louder than words always. I don't think I need to explain this, but empty promises hold no meaning. If you keep saying you're going to do something, get up and do it. Because until you do, that means nothing. You might want to become a doctor, a researcher, get a PhD. But what are you doing right now? You can keep saying all these things to yourself. You want to be a celebrity? Okay, sure. But what are you actually doing to make that happen? And if you're doing nothing, that's never going to happen. So quit talking about it, quit complaining about it. If you're complaining about something, if you're whining about something, go and take action. Same thing goes for other people. If other people keep coming up to you and telling you, oh, I'm going to do this for you, or a lot of times people, like, I've had this happen to me where people will be like, oh, I bought this gift for you, but like, or I was gonna buy this gift for you. Words mean nothing. It's the action that counts. Number 13. You are quite literally the creator of your own life. You may think that life happens to you, but you happen to life. You make life happen to you, you know? Um, the way you look at life and the way you think about things and what things you think about in which intensity matters. Because if you keep thinking you're a failure, you're gonna be a failure. If you keep thinking you're amazing, you're gonna be amazing. So you are the creator of your life. My I have made 3 or 4 vision boards in my life, and almost every single one of them has come true almost 100%. If that doesn't tell you that you're the creator of your own life, I don't know what will. Number 14. The things that scare you the most is usually the things that you need to do. If going out there and networking with people scares you, that's probably what you need to do to grow. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone, which this actually leads me to my next point. Um, Number 15, your comfort zone is the most dangerous place to stay. You can live there forever, you know, you can live there forever, but that means you're not actually going to change or grow as a human being. You cannot grow where you're comfortable, and you're going to get stuck in your toxic, in your old patterns, and you're going to be living the same life you're living right now forever. If you're happy with mediocrity and if you're happy with the way your life is right now and you want nothing to change, keep doing that. Be in your comfort zone, stay easy. But if you want something to change, you have to step out. You have to go out there. You have to put yourself out there, push the limits, push your boundaries, because you're not going to get anywhere if you continue to stay within your safe space. Number 16, what you put out into the universe is what you get back. This is something that I already kind of spoke about, which was the whole. Um, this is something that I kind of already spoke about, which was the whole. Uh, you're the creator of your own life. If you put out good into the universe, good will come back to you. If you put out bad into the universe, bad will come back to you. Sometimes karma is instant, you know. You want to call it karma, you want to call it like the universe, you want to call it consequences. Go ahead, do whatever. But it can be instant, like you say something bad and you get an oil splatter while you're cooking food, or you know, you say something and you fall on your face, or whatever. It can be instant or it can be delayed. It can happen to you in a lot of different ways. But I believe that whatever energy you put out into the universe is the energy you're going to get back. If you keep like talking bad about people, soon you're not going to have people to talk about or to talk to. So number 17, everything happens for a reason. I know it's an absolute cliche. I know, but it's a cliche for a reason. It does happen for a reason. You missed that flight because you were meant to. You were stuck in traffic because you were meant to. Your boss is being mean to you at your current job because it's meant to happen. Because sometimes these things happen that we don't like, but they're making way for something new. They, you get stuck in traffic, you're late. Something bad could have happened that didn't because you were late. There's all these little things, but I feel like everything happens for a reason, and you will know that reason. Sooner or later, you will know why it happened, and you will be grateful for it. My laptop is not. There we go. Okay. Number 18. Time heals everything. Things may feel like they will never get better. You may feel like there's no point to anything. It's the worst period of your life and you're never going to recover. But trust me, time heals everything. You may need a day, an hour, 2 days, 3 weeks, 4 months, years, but time heals everything. You can restart anytime. Number 19, you can restart anytime. This is so important because I used to think, oh, it has to be a Monday. It has to be the first of the month. It has to be the new year. It doesn't. You could restart at 3:06 on the 7th of December. Like you don't need the perfect time. And this leads me to my next point. Number 20, perfection doesn't exist. Perfect does not exist. And I keep trying to tell myself this, and I'm still trying to internalize this specific one, that perfection doesn't exist. I have wasted so much time trying to be perfect, you know, just trying to be the perfect looking person with the perfect accent, with the perfect sentences, you know, and just perfect in every single thing I do in my life, washing dishes, everything else. But it doesn't exist. If you keep chasing perfection, you're going to miss out on actually doing the thing, on actually being human. We are not meant to be perfect. So, you can, okay. Number 21, comparison kills joy. You're not behind, you're not late, you're just on your own path. Currently filming on a gimbal and it keeps freaking falling. Anyway, comparison kills joy. That's where we were. Your path just looks different than everyone else's. And that is okay. Everyone has a different path, everyone has a different thing to do, you know, everyone has had a very different life. Your circumstances as a kid, as a teen, um, set you up to be the kind of adult you're going to be. That's your baseline. And then you can go wherever you want from there. Sometimes your baseline is at the same level as other people. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower. And everyone has a different path. And each little experience shifts your curve just a little bit, either to the right or to the left, or keeps you on the same path. And that is okay. You will get where you want to be. You have time. And it's going to be okay. Number 22. Celebrate the small wins. Getting up in the morning, um, making food for yourself, not taking the Uber, taking the public transport, going out with your friends, doing that assignment, getting that grade. Everything is a little win. Making someone's day at work, being kind to someone, everything is a little win. And you need to celebrate it. You can't reserve your happiness and celebrations for the big milestones because they take time to come. Like, it's a fact. Graduating high school, graduating uni, getting that job, all these milestones are great, but they take time. Time to build and time to reach. And you can't reserve all your happiness, your joy, and your celebrations for those milestones. You need to celebrate every single day and feel proud. And one little bonus one. Life is mundane. So why not make it magical? Make it whimsical. You know, wear that dress, wear that perfume, buy that coffee, take that walk. Do the things that make you happy. Go to that concert. Don't stop your happiness waiting for something good to happen. Like, don't make yourself wait to be happy. A lot of the times we think, oh, when I get this, I'll be happy. When I do that, I'll be happy. Why can't you be happy right now with what you have, with what you got? And look back at everything you've done to be where you are. Sometimes we tend to forget how long it took us to get where we are and what we've given up and what we've done to be in the position we are in. Cherish that. That concludes my video. I know it was a little bit of a different video, and I'm sorry if my frame kept shifting every single time because my gimbal kept falling, and I'm really sorry if that was a little bit jarring, but I hope you liked it, and I can't wait to see what the next year brings for me. I have also made a list of everything I want to do, like 23 things I want to do before I turn 23. And if you want me to make a video on that, let me know in the comments below and I'll do it. Until then, I will see you guys later, and cherish your life, make it magical. Bye.